Well, I said it Monday morning, and I'm going to say it again. X marks the spot in Louisville, Kentucky. Xander Schauffele securing his first major of his career after closing out with a 6-under 65 on a Sunday, which ended with that birdie putt and plenty of hugs and hoorays from the fans there. This victory was his 8th of the PGA Tour. That does not include his Olympic gold, by the way, in the Tokyo Games back in 2021. But this one moves him to career best #2 in the world behind Scotty Scheffler. And numbers don't lie. The X-Men came to Valhalla with a business trip mentality, became the championship with a 62 to tie the major championship record, finished with 21 under 263 in that whole week in that birdie putt we saw. The 11th wire-to-wire winner in the PGA Championship history, including ties. All right, for more on all of this, the man himself, the PGA champ, Xander Schauffele, joined us here in HQ, and appreciate your time because I know it's been a busy, 72 hours for you since everything in Louisville, Kentucky. The one image that I continue to see popping up on social, that Ryder Cup cigar pick, I'm curious, that was from a few years ago. How did you celebrate your first major?
Yeah, thanks for having me. It was nice enough for some of my friends just to hang back, and we had a little get together at the house. Nothing crazy, but we were able to take a few drinks out of this puppy right here, and of course I had a cigar. A member at Valhalla was kind enough to give me a very nice one, actually a few of them. But we had a really good time, and just happy to be back.
I saw the story that you were eating Italian food and watching hoops the night before your biggest round of your career. Kind of take us through that preparation and the build up to that final 18 on Sunday.
Yeah, I mean, to me, I feel like I'm a West Coast kid, so being on the East Coast, you really have to earn the right to watch any sort of sports at night. You got to earn that late tee time. So luckily, at major championships, usually you're getting back at 8 or 9 o'clock at night, then you have dinner, and then that's kind of when all the ball games start, or hockey games, or whatever you want to watch. So, my brother was cooking for me, he had a meal ready, and then got home and was able to watch some basketball, which was awesome.
For us at home, we get a chance to watch you guys compete week in and week out, and I'm curious, we don't understand the ups and downs that you go through a course of a season, let alone getting into the winner's circle or an Olympic gold medal, which you have. For the common fan, can you kind of shed a little bit of light on, the mental and physical grind that we don't get to see that you see on a weekly basis?
Yeah, I mean, I think it's kind of like anything else. It's I love golf. I mean, I love my job. I'm lucky to play it, but you get pretty stressed out. When you're sitting on the lead for a couple weeks, it's a very stressful thing. So having family with me was super helpful and calming. But you get so close to the finish line, and when you come up short, it's just something that happens often in golf. So when you're able to win, you really just have to enjoy it. And fortunately, I have a really good team around me, and I was able to enjoy it with them. And I look forward to heading back to the West Coast and enjoying the rest of it with them there.
Speaking of enjoying it, take me back to that bunker shot, and then that putt there to win it. What was going through your mind? Kind of retract those moments for us.
Yeah, it was a wild finish. Got up and down there on 17. That was a really big one for me. And then getting to 18, I really knew, I knew I needed a birdie. So kind of having both feet out of the bunker there on 18 was a bit tricky, but not something that I've never done before, actually, which was kind of lucky in that sense. But really just wanted to give myself a good chance. I really didn't want to go into a playoff, to be completely honest. So I was able to kind of chip it up there kind of close and toilet bowled that putt in there, which is pretty funny.
No, it was awesome. We saw that, of course, on Sunday, and I retracted on Monday. It's interesting to see, and now you're doing it again for us. I'm curious, when's the next time we're going to see the X-Man teeing up, and what can fans expect seeing you in the future?
Yeah, I have 2 weeks off, which I will take full advantage of, and then I have Memorial, the U.S. Open, and the Travelers lined up. So I got 3 weeks in a row coming off a 2-week stretch.
And before I let you go, I got to see your little buddy right there that's to your left. If you mind showing the folks at home what you have there. We know what it is. And don't let the top fall off.
This is just a replica here. They were able to get it engraved and let me take it with me, which is pretty awesome. So this is just every time I wake up, this is just sitting here looking at me.
Did they glue it on? Because you remember Colin, it kind of fell apart for him a couple years ago. Oh, okay.
Yeah. You have to be able to drink out of it.
There you go. Xander Schauffele, appreciate your time. Enjoy that, of course, and we'll see you soon, my friend.
Thank you.
Taking a look here where you see those numbers, lowest score to par. There it is. Xander Schauffele, the man himself, getting that first major in the bag, 21 under there at Valhalla in the big way. And, of course, that was before Bryson DeChambeau did it in the PGA Championship, just one shot off of that. But Xander Schauffele now up to number 2 in the world after that win in Louisville, Kentucky.